What's up, what's up? Kate here from AnimeMissy, here to talk to you today about the top 5 most underrated romance anime. Stay tuned. I just want to say I'm just been so amazed by all the wonderful people I have met doing this channel and in this anime community. You guys have been so loving and so kind and so just genuinely awesome, and it really does bring me a lot of joy to do this for you guys and to meet you all. So I'm loving this so much. Thank you all for your support. I really do enjoy it, and I can't wait to meet more of you. And without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So I want to talk about my opinion of the top 5 most underrated romance anime found on Crunchyroll. And used to be on Kiss Anime, rest in peace, but I believe they're also on GoGo Anime as well. So I even dressed for the occasion today. I have my love earrings because we're talking about love people. So why not get a little fancy, get a little romantic here, and let's jump right into it. First of all, I am a huge sucker for romance anime. I don't know about you, I'm curious, but I am a huge sucker for it. I think that they convey an element that you just cannot get in reality TV shows. So I'm much more picky when it comes to my top favorites though, and there has to be some sort of differentiating plot that keeps me coming back for more and not just the same old slice of life, boy meets girl, at school anime. I don't really enjoy those too much. But there's something amazing about the character development in the ones that I've chosen. And it has to be something really well written for me to choose it as one of my favorites. And well drawn, especially well executed for me to continue past episode 3 of a romance anime, or else I'm going to give up on it. So have to have those elements. And I was thinking earlier that over my anime career, I've realized that profound character development is something that's very, very, very important to me. Not just romance, but any anime. And I'm so picky about my anime in general that I sit here and tell you all the things I don't like. I can do that, and I 1,000% turn an anime off after 3 episodes if it doesn't wow me. But in reality, it's really hard for me to pinpoint all the things that I do like. So I'm working on verbalizing that, and hopefully will persuade you with my reasons on why I chose these specific 5 anime. So I will say first and foremost, it was really hard to choose only 5. I think I narrowed it down from 10 to 8 to 6 to 5. And there is no chance in hell I was going to be able to choose just 3. So we settled on 5. We compromised here. And, obviously there's a lot of my favorite ones on Crunchyroll, like the popular ones like Fruits Baskets and My Love Story and Toradora. Those are really wonderful too. But I wanted to specifically target the ones that I think are really underrated. So let's get started. Number 1, The World is Still Beautiful. Guys, this anime destroyed me physically, mentally, with all its amazingness, and it just makes me smile to think about it. And I'm just going to read the synopsis for you that Crunchyroll gave because I'm not going to do any spoilers, or I'll be damned. So, Nike, the 4th princess of the Principality of Rain and one who holds the power to call forth the rain, travels to the Sun Kingdom to marry Sun King Livius for her country, despite her own reluctance. She soon discovers that the king, who conquered the world in only 3 years after his ascendance to the throne, is still a child. So, imagine you're a beautiful, lively, but kind of clumsy 18 to 20-something-year-old princess that has the ability to make rain, and you're being shipped off from your fam to marry this almighty prince who saved the world or whatever, and you find out that he is literally a selfish, bratty, annoying 12-year-old boy. You had no idea what was coming for you. I mean, you just, whoa, that was a huge shock to you. Not only is he all those things, but he sees life as pointless, bleak, and boring. What a drag. So the majority of the story is just them trying to get over their pride and prejudices. So tons of character development in the story. that takes place, of course, and really the clashing of their personalities mesh together to form a very comical yet complimenting offset of each other. The message, which I believe a lot of us struggle with, is that even though your world can seem gray, there's still beauty in the simple things, and we just have to force ourselves to recognize them with fresh eyes or allow someone else to open our eyes for us. And that's what I think this theme, that's what I think this anime is about and its theme. So this is a fantastic anime. I really hope you watch this one, if none of the others, lol. So, number 2, Twin Star Exorcists. So this one is definitely a lot more of an anti-romance at first, and here's why. So the boy main character was this aspiring exorcist. Apparently he was the GOAT, the greatest of all time. He was the GO. But he stopped due to horrible past events, so he hung up his exorcist cape when all of a sudden he meets the amazing exorcist girl of the East, and they don't get along well at all. So the job of the exorcist is to get rid of all of the evil in the world, all of the impurities, which are becoming more advanced and more evolved. But there's just sort of naming ceremony that happens in those where and this is where a star exorcist is named, who will be the alleged superhero who saves the world. And actually, this time, there were 2 stars selected. Can you guess which 2? You got it. So they are both, the girl and the guy, are deemed the twin star exorcist. But there's a catch. They have to get married because their offspring will be the one to save the world. So their relationship unfolds from hate to friendship. And even though they don't get along, it's really just about them fighting side by side, and their bond starts to grow stronger. Aside from the romance in this anime, the fight scenes are pretty epic as well. I think there's about 50 episodes. So I tested this anime on one of my friends, who's a dude, and I recommended it to him, and he, I'm not kidding, binged it all in a day. I think he binged 50 episodes in a day. So I know that it is binge-worthy. Okay, number 3, Wolf Girl and the Black Prince. I really, really enjoyed every minute of this one. And the main character isn't your typical girl. She's kind of clumsy, really gullible and naive, but there's what makes her, those are the things that make her so relatable. And basically she wants so bad to become part of a high school clique and to fit in that she hides who she really is. And under pressure one moment, she makes up this fact that she has this amazing boyfriend and that he's so hot and just so amazing and just so wonderful. And she, lies, but she chooses a boy that actually goes to her school on accident. And so this lie blows up in her face, and the guy agrees to play along with her, and be her pretend boyfriend. But in return, she has to be his pet. The typical, whatever I say, regardless of how you feel, you have to do it kind of thing. And this anime really focuses on the girl's main character, her transformation, discovering who she really is, what her values are, and what she really wants in life. It's a really, really neat development to watch happen. Number 4, Yamada-kun and 7 Witches. So this is about Yamada, obviously. He's known as a delinquent in high school. No one really likes him. They all kind of stay away from him. And one day he accidentally falls from a flight of stairs onto this chick, Shirashi, and the A student of the school. She happens to be the A student of the school. And Yamada wakes up to find that he has swapped bodies with her. And the two try to reverse the change, and they discover that kissing is what triggers the body swap. So they join a supernatural club, and the club encounters other witches with different powers and that are also activated with a kiss. So the anime delves a lot deeper into the ordeal, but I won't spoil anything. But all in all, every episode is really captivating in its own way, and I definitely recommend it. Last but not least, number 5. Oresuki, Are You Really the One Who Likes Me? This story follows Amatsuyu as he gets invited out alone by the number 1 beauty upperclassman and his childhood friend. And he's expecting to hear their confessions for him. But he triumphantly goes to meet them and finds out, in fact, that they were going to confess to him that they like his friend. So, ball busted, Amatsuyu fights the lonely battle, but there's another girl who's looking at him. She's a gloomy girl with glasses and braids. Amatsuyu finds that he hates her because she's always turning her sharp tongue only on him and finding enjoyment in his troubles. But it turns out that she's actually the only one who really does like him. This one's great. There's a lot of surprises and a lot to keep you engaged and interested. And this one, I think that the true definition of love comes to mind as the viewer is subject to the main character's thoughts. But little did we know the whole time that the gloomy girl with the glasses is the one who, despite his misgivings, truly loves him and just wants him to be happy no matter what, even if it's with her or someone else. And she's willing to go that far for him. So there you have it, my 5 guys. If you have any additional ones that I didn't mention, I would love to hear about them in the comments. And come back and tell me if you do watch these. I would love to hear your thoughts on those as well. Even if you hated it, I still want to hear about it. I hope that doesn't happen, but let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And if you have any specific content you want me to make a video about, you can comment or reach me on my Instagram, AnimeMissy. Love you all, and sayonara.